You got because you got him in the background there.
He's hiding back here.
Here, let me get a. See, okay, go ahead and show it, Jason. You're on the big screen right now.
There's Charos.
There is that lovely plucky little green dragon.
All right, so this is Charos from Uller or Ular or Ular or whatever Joe Crazy is going on about a little while ago. Which, by the way, you have about an hour and a half to April Fool's Day, so if you want to record that video, go for it really fast.
Very, very quickly. Or just do like a 3-second video making the announcement, and then it's just, it's just a photo.
Yeah, I'll make a YouTube short.
As for this guy, he's a dragon, unique hero, king, valiant, and he's huge 9 life, 5 movement, 1 range, attack 5, defense 5, 210 points, and his special abilities are Counter Strike when rolling defense dice against a normal attack from an adjacent attacking figure. All excess shields count as unblockable hits on the attacking figure, and he's got flying, which I'm sure we all know how that works, so I'm not going to read the entire paragraph for that ability.
He flies, yay!
Well, that's his card.
Yeah, that's his card.
Read the bio?
Yeah, let's read the bio. Yeah, we got a little bit of a bio. Yep.
He does, look at that. Dragons should never be underestimated, and those who do so usually don't live long enough to regret it. This sentiment's doubly true of Charos. Approaching him is dangerous, and one should think twice before attacking him. His great wings can buffet any attack and counter it, striking the unsuspecting assailant. Of course, General Ular knows the value of dragons, that nothing is quite as terrifying as a huge armor-plated flying monster. Charos, however, is not all brawn and no brains. He is as valiant as he is intelligent, a king in his own right. And that comes from Hasbro.
Absolutely. And when it comes to synergies, I mean, green scales, of course, because he is a dragon. A little bit of Valiant Army defense bonus there for some synergy benefits. And Aklar as well. And I mean, that's kind of it with that. I mean, when it comes to drafting and dragons and such, like I said, usually the rankings like kind of give them a B+. I mean, when it comes to like synergized tournament play, again, you don't see Charos too much because there's just better dragons out there. What are you guys' thoughts on this? I mean, I tend to like him a lot just because of the Counter-Strike. But I've never played him for tournament. He's definitely like when it comes to like the price of like purchasing a Charos, fairly easy to get.
Yeah, Charos is great. I mean, green is my favorite color, so I got a lot of love for Charos, and I mean, he's kind of one of those figures that you just think of Heroscape, you think of Charos. It kind of pops to mind. Great sculpt. I love his sculpt, how it's kind of different from the other dragons, and he's good on small maps, and even better with green scales. There are better dragons, so he gets overshadowed. But use him as a glyph holder, and you'll have a hard time taking him down there.
This is true. Actually, that's a good point. Absolutely. Joe, what do you think?
Oh, I hate Charos. Jill uses him constantly.
Oh, there you go.
I can't stand it.
There he goes.
I can't.
You hate him as you hate to play against him, or you hate to play with him?
Oh, against. I don't play dragons. So I don't normally play this, but I will say I'm ordering 2 more painted green scales from who was it? Jesse Poland, Dice Bear. Dice Bear. And so I'm gonna have 5 squads. So I'm actually gonna be using green scales and Zenithrax at or a proxy for Zenithrax. I'll probably use the Kormohan model as a proxy at the Massachusetts event in April. So I'm gonna get my chance to play green scales. I have an army with Caligrith. I'm gonna play with Caligrith and green scales hopefully this week. So yeah, I mean I don't really play dragons, but I want to play more green scales. I'll play, you know, at some point I'll play with Charos, see what that's really like. But yeah, I mean 210 for a double spaced figure that has counter strike and the defense starts as 5. Ew. Like, I mean, 9 life. I mean, that's so much to get through.
This is true.
But I mean, I guess yeah. Just roll for range. You know, use special attacks. So I just, you know, I play Maro. I usually play Maro. So when I go up against Charos, like it's no question. Like I'm not rolling special attacks. I don't have range unless I'm playing stingers, which is very rare because I don't like stingers. So, but yeah, I don't like going up again. I see Charos on the board. I'm like, nah, I'm good, thanks.
But I think when it comes to Charos, though, I think he's better like against melee type.
Exactly.
Melee type squads because he doesn't got no range, and so. Any squads with range, I mean, will eventually just pick them off because I mean, as we know, defense can only hold so much, and Counter Strike. I mean, wait a minute. When it comes to Counter Strike, is that okay? It's an adjacent attacking figure. Okay, so that Counter Strike is only going to work if it's a melee,
right?
Like melee unit. Range can keep on pelting away at Charos, and Charos can't really do anything about it except fly to him. Which again would be tough, especially if it's scattered out. So there's ways to take Charos. So that alone tells me that, you know, Charos would only be used in specific situations. I still think the Counter Strike is a lot of fun though. Personally, anytime I see that, I'm just like, yeah, that's why I like you a little bit, Charos. You just got that fun, you know, Counter Strike thing. And Charos is excuse me, when it comes to most of the dragons there in Heroscape, a little bit financially easier to get. So I think it's a great way to start, especially if you're just playing casual play. But yeah, when it comes to tournament, you're better off with like Nilfheim or Zelrig or you know, some others. Still a fun miniature. So
yeah, Charos' value to sit and kill people and not have to be activated should not be understated. That is, it's fun. He's not the best dragon, but it is. You know, if you run Charos, Raylan, and Thorgrim, and just kind of keep them sitting there, you're gonna have a fun time.
That's true.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and Justin here saying in the chat, I was a big fan of Charos growing up due to my love of Counter Strike. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the samurai, but nothing beats a dragon. I'm looking forward to trying him alongside Fourth Mass. Now, a Charos with Fourth Mass, that would be interesting. Actually, I would have to test out the type for me.
Yeah, because you engage Dragon, and Fourth Mass will just wait and fire.
Yeah, that would be actually an interesting move. I have to test that out. Thank you for that comment, Justin. Any other thoughts on Charos before I move on? Again, Charos is a dragon. He's king. He's king of the green.
He just needs a wormling. That's the only thing he's missing.
This is true.
That's
this is
right.
Yeah. A lot of things Renegade needs to do. Need to fill in these missing pieces here that we have.
I have a bunch of dollar store wormling dragons. I keep forgetting about green. I gotta see if there are green ones because I brought to the apartment. Well, Glenn has them now because he's doing some paint job on them. But I have gold ones, and I was like, oh, it'd be cool if I can make a custom like Caligrith wormling, you know, version, so they can just like kind of fly around and like, you know, fly over things and like spit fire. I'm like, all right, I gotta see if there's green ones so I can make custom Charos ones. Jill would like that. I wouldn't, but Jill would like that.
Counter Strike, you know, little Counter Strike green dragon.
Oh my god! Even if it's attack at 2 or defense at 3, I mean, like, you know, like that's fine, you know.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is taking a look at Charos for your consideration into your Heroscape army, or just into your Heroscape squads and heroes type of family.